Welcome back to the manifestation experiment, where every day I ask myself the question, what does my higher self want me to know today? What does my higher self need me to know today? And I'm bringing you along with me on the experiment, and I'm hoping that you are going to be joining in as well with me in the practice of this meditation, as well as below in the comments. So, this morning's meditation, I don't go in with any guidance. I don't go in with any music, anything at all. I literally sit down quietly and I meditate. And there's no expectation of how long this is going to take. I just think I'm just going to meditate for 5 minutes to get that connection, to make sure that I essentially wake up in the morning, I'm ready, I'm organized, but now it's time for me to really focus on tethering that connection between myself and my higher self, our creator, our God, the universe, and everything that goes beyond us. So this morning I asked, what do you want me to know today? What do I need to know today? What does my higher self need me to know today? And I was given very quickly a very clear insight: go outside. Go outside. And it was like, now. And I was sitting there, I was like, okay, what else? And it was like, no, go outside. The thought kept coming into my mind, you need to go outside. And I already knew that. I knew that this was something that I had to do based on starting off the experiment last week. And I had this idea, you should be outside and for your morning meditation. Now bear in mind, it is absolutely freezing. It's Monday the 18th of November right now. You'll be listening to this a few days later, but it is freezing cold. It is so cold. But okay, I was like sitting there and I'm just still trying to meditate, but still the message is coming through, get outside, and it would not let me do anything else other than go. So I go outside and I'm like, okay, it's time for the meditation. And I sat there and obviously I I had put my jacket on first. I made sure I was really wrapped up because it is so cold. And that beautiful morning crisp air, it just grounded me so much. I was so close to tears actually, because I looked up at the sky and the moon was almost full. The stars around me above were absolutely just beyond words beautiful. So I sat down and I said, what now? And I'm trying to meditate. I'm trying to just be present. And I'm like, okay, what does my higher self need me to know today? And the message was, just enjoy it. Enjoy this. Look up. And I genuinely think this is a very powerful message for all of us today. I hope you're with me and that you're going to go outside for your meditation if you possibly can do this. You don't have to be sitting on a yoga mat. Nobody needs to know that you're meditating if you're self-conscious about it. No one ever needs to know anything about your life other than what you are willing to tell them. But if you take yourself outside in the peace and the quietness, when that energy is super powerful and strong, is the only thing I can describe as huge universal energy at that point with you in the morning. I think it was about 6:15 in the morning. It's dark here in the UK at this time. It's very, very powerful. Now, obviously, make sure you're safe. But if you're like me and you can go out into your garden, do it. Get wrapped up, get warm, and make sure you're connecting with Mother Earth first thing in the morning if you can. Even if you don't intend on doing it for the rest of your life, you live once. Wouldn't it be nice to have gone outside and grounded yourself and connected yourself with the beautiful energy of the earth one time in your life, one morning in your life? And I promise you, if you do this, you're not going to regret it. You're going to have an absolutely beautiful memory for life. And you might even be tempted to do it again and again and again. But the bigger message here for us today is not simply about getting outside. It's about looking up. It's about looking around you at the world, the bigger picture, and appreciating absolutely everything you have, and appreciating the fact that you have one life. You're a tiny, tiny bunch of, let's call you a collection of energy in a huge, beautiful universe. You're living your own life. You've been given a huge gift. Only you can choose how you use it. You can choose what you want the day to be. You can choose what you want this evening to be. You can choose to go to bed a little bit earlier to set yourself up for the next day so that you wake up bright and breezy in the morning and you are ready for the day ahead. You're ready to take on the day and make a huge impact in small ways for yourself and for everybody around you, so that you're ready to become the best version of yourself. And it's tiny little things like going outside for your morning meditation, like deciding that you're going to have a daily walk, like deciding that you're going to go to bed slightly earlier every evening, that's going to allow you to become the next version of you. It's the tiny little dominoes that all stack up, that all provide this huge, cumulative, powerful, intense energy and outcomes. Really, essentially, you think that by doing tiny small actions every day it won't make any difference, but by taking positive, strong, new actions in alignment with your higher self, the version of you that you want to become, that you are already, you just haven't realized yet in your physical form, by taking those tiny steps, you will realize absolutely everything that's in your heart, that you were meant to, that you were brought here to realize and achieve and essentially manifest. So if you want to start manifesting all of these incredible things that you have in your heart, it's about doing the little things that take you that one step closer to your real higher self. And one of those things is meditating. Because if you don't meditate, if you don't connect with your higher self and allow that quietness to open up to receive these beautiful messages from your higher self, from your wisdom, your intuition, from your creator, if you don't allow yourself to have a space to receive the message, you're never going to get on that frequency of receiving everything that you want, because you're just blocking it all of the time with everything else that's going on. So I'm going to conclude here, but the message for today was clear for you. Continue to meditate. You don't need special apps. You don't need a fancy yoga mat. You don't need beautiful mala beads. You don't need anything. You need yourself. You need to close your eyes. You need to make time at the very beginning of the day. And you need to get outside. And you need to look up. Look at the bigger picture. Take it in. Be grateful. And know that bigger things are going to unfold for you, but they can't happen until you take the first step. If you loved this episode of the manifestation experiment. I'd love to know your thoughts below. If you want to take part, I'd love to know your thoughts below. Drop in a love heart emoji to let me know that you're going to take part or that you have been taking part. And be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you're updated every day. I'm dropping daily uploads for you Monday to Friday at 4:44 p.m. GMT. Have an amazing day. You are so loved. And now it's time to realize your higher self, to manifest your higher self. So your instruction is meditate, get outside, and look up and appreciate. Have an amazing day. I'll see you for the next episode.